going on YouTube? It's Daniel, Strong Arm Pressure Cleaning here. Just heading back from the big job we had. I'm on the interstate. Figured I might as well make a video. Anyways, for those of you that don't know, I'm 22 years old. With that being said, I like to think that I have vast life experience despite my age. I was a firefighter for 4 years, experienced a lot there, owned a business for 3 years. You know, I like to think that I have more experience than most people my age. With that being said, I still am 22 and I have a lot of lessons to learn about life and people. Right now I'm going to tell you a story about a time I learned one of these lessons. Learned a valuable lessons about people. This is January of this year. You know, it's still off season, winter time still. So we're just getting things ready for the wash season. It's not quite that time of year for us whenever it's January where I live. So I ordered a skid for the van. You know, it's what's got the hose rails, the electric hose rails on it. We ordered that skid, and that skid came with a 5-gallon-a-minute gear drive pressure washer. I myself am not a fan of gear drives. I'm a belt drive kind of guy. I mean, I don't mind them, but if I can have a belt drive, I will. Which we happen to have an 8-gallon belt drive that we were planning on swapping this out with. And as a backup, we had a 5-gallon belt drive just in case anything ever happened to the 8-gallon. So I had no need for this 5-gallon gear drive pressure washer. So, you know, I figured I'd sell it, brand new machine. Someone's gonna scoop that up. And posted it on Facebook. Dude hit me up, said, hey, I'll come there this weekend, pick it up. Great. Set it up. At this time, we were renting out a garage for the wintertime because we didn't want our equipment to freeze. So we had a heated garage we were renting out, and I told this dude to meet me there because at least I was smart enough to not have this dude meet me at my house. So anyways, this guy drove there this weekend, met with me, and right off the bat, as soon as this dude hops out of the truck, I'm getting weird vibes just from looking at him. I myself am not one to judge looks most of the time. I don't judge looks. With that being said, if you put me in a room with this guy, if you put me in a room with a bunch of people and said, pick out the pedophile, I'm pointing at this dude 10 times out of 10. Anyways, we're talking, and you know, this guy looks at the machine, likes it. It's brand new, obviously, so of course he likes it. And he asked if I could help lift it and put it in the bed of his truck. I'm a nice guy, of course I did that. Grabbed one end, he grabbed the other, lifted it up, put it in the bed of his truck. He shut the tailgate. I shut my tailgate, and he's talking with me for a second. And as he's talking to me, sorry, I'm on a bumpy road. As he's talking to me, he's inching closer. Like, he's inching closer like this. And now, after experiencing what I experienced, if this happened to me now, what I should have said and what I wanted to say was, hey man, hey, I got a thing with people, just stay back, you know, I don't like people getting in my space. But I did not say that. He got real close to me, and I was like, what is this dude doing? And I just thought maybe, you know, he was one of these up close people, like Tony Soprano or something. And anyway, he was like, hey, look at them birds up there. He's pointing at a tree we had above our garage. He was like, look at them birds. I wasn't looking at no damn birds. I was looking straight into this dude's soul. And I was about to say, back the hell up. But I think he saw that in my eyes. And he walked over to his truck and he hopped in the driver's seat. And I still have yet to receive money. So I follow him. And I thought he was gonna go get his wallet or something. He hopped in, started his car, his window was down. And I just knocked on his window, and he opened his door. I said, hey man, you got the money? He went, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. He had a weird, real nasally voice. He was like, yeah, yeah. And he reached into his pocket and he went, pulled out a knife. my heart dropped. This was within a span of 3 seconds is when all this happened right here. He pulled out a knife, and just out of instinct, I said, "What the fuck are you doing?" And, you know, we're in like, this garage was in a back alley, and there was people's backyards around us. And this neighbor dude was out, and he was like watching all this happen. And as soon as I yelled that, this guy's demeanor totally changed. He was a really weird dude, and in fact, I think he may have had like some sort of autism or something like that. And he was like, "Oh, hey, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I was just playing. It was just a joke. It was just a joke, man. I was just playing around. I'm so sorry. That was stupid of me to do. I'm sorry. Hey, here's the money." And he handed me the money. And at this point, after I realized everything's good, it took every ounce of energy in my body not to bitch slap this dude for being a retard and doing something stupid like that. And I didn't say a word. I backed up, he shut his door, and he left. I never called the police on him. He left, nothing ever happened. But lessons learned from this story. One, I'm never selling a damn thing again without having my gun on me or something like that, unless I'm selling to someone I know. And two, if you feel like something's off and someone's invading your personal space, and especially if you're in a private meeting, don't be afraid to stand your ground and be like, "Hey, back the hell up." So, I don't know. Quick story. Figured you guys might enjoy that. See you guys tomorrow with some more Wash content.